So this Saturday, I get to have the opportunity to coach both Anthony Smith and Zac Cummings in the UFC, and both of those guys are what I would call grandfathered in. I don't really take fighters anymore that come in and out and just do camps. All the guys that I train now, they move to Denver, but those two guys are special in the sense that I've been training them for a while, Zac Cummings and both Anthony Smith. The great part is that they both have had amazing camps, even with just all of the nonsense going on with COVID and travel and all the stuff that we've had to go through. Obviously, Anthony Smith was not slated to be the main event originally in this card. That's why that's a 3-round fight, not a 5-round fight. We weren't training for a 5-round fight. We were training for a 3-round fight on the main card. So when the original main event was scratched, they asked if Anthony and Rakic would move up to that main event card, or spot, I should say. And so that stuff is fine. It's not that we haven't done that a bunch. We've done that a bunch. Obviously, Anthony has been the main event in many cards, so that's fun to see. It's fun to do. There's a lot of stuff involved right now with fighting when it comes to the COVID testing. So there's a lot of quarantine time happening. And to be honest with you, it's been a lot of fun because there's very little distractions. I'm not saying I love being quarantined for days on end, but it really gives the ability to just connect and stay connected as a team. And a lot of the outside influences or distractions that potentially happen in fight week are eliminated. So I really love that part of it. That's a piece that I like about right now, given our situation with COVID and everything. That piece right there I love. But being quarantined and having all the testing 2-3 times a day, all that stuff, that's not fun. But the bonding piece and the outside distractions being eliminated, that's something I think is amazing, and both Anthony and Zac will thrive big time because of that. So the environment right now while coaching in the UFC, given there's no fans and we have, I mean, it's basically silence like this right now. This is what it feels like when you walk out. So that's a very different feeling. Even if you've done The Ultimate Fighter before, there's more noise than this. So that feeling is a little different. There's some strategy involved now, obviously, and it's something we've been doing forever, way before COVID. But, we use a lot of our own terms. I'd call it our playbook, like the NFL has their own playbook. We have our own playbook, so we have our own terms for different things. And I've done that forever as a coach. I know other coaches do that as well. So that's eliminated some of the ability of the other team to or even the fighter to hear what we're after or what we're trying to do inside of the cage, because we run our own playbook and have our own code words. It is interesting to be able to hear the commentators and the other coaching staff because that's typically very, very, very rare if you were to hear that. So it is interesting to be able to hear that. I do hear other coaches doing similar stuff that we are doing, and then some aren't. So and if they're not, it is an advantage. It's an advantage to be able to hear and see what the other side is calling, and even the commentators. So they have put up glass in front of the commentators now, so it's not as easy to hear now, but you can still hear pretty closely what they're saying.